The January Visa Bulletin of 2025 is out, and unfortunately, it is still disappointing for green card applicants, especially those from India. So, what exactly happened here? Did the recent election actually have any impact on the Visa Bulletin? Let's find out. Hi everyone, I'm Simon Shetty, your host and founder of the Smart Green Card program, and in this video, let's break down the January Visa Bulletin of 2025 for Indian green card applicants specifically. Now, I am not an attorney. This is not legal advice. For legal advice, you always have to consult a professional US licensed attorney. Now, that said, let me give my personal interpretation of this Visa Bulletin over here. The January Visa Bulletin of 2025 marks the start of the second quarter of the fiscal year of 2025. January is usually when we see some shifts, especially last year. We did see a decent shift during this time, particularly in the EB1 category. For example, last year, EB1 dates for India moved a significant 3.8 years in January. But this year, the January Visa Bulletin of 2025 is kind of like a letdown, with EB1 dates for India still stuck at February 1st, 2022, with no movement at all. However, there is a silver lining though. EB1 still has a 2-year wait time, which is much better compared to the decade-long wait times in the EB2 and EB3 categories for India. But who really benefit from this EB1 dates on the January Visa Bulletin though are people with priority dates which are prior to 2022, where it is pretty much current for you, so you can go ahead and file a green card straight away. Now, moving on into the EB2 category, EB2 dates for India moved by just 2 months to October 1st, 2012. Again, that is very minimal progress when you consider the wait time is still over a decade long and probably hundreds of years according to some estimates, if you want to believe them. As for the EB3 category, the dates for India advanced by just 3 weeks to December 1st, 2012. Once again, this is not the kind of movement many green card applicants were actually hoping for. Are there any new updates though in the January 2025 Visa Bulletin? Sometimes the Department of State includes some updates on potential retrogression at the end of the Visa Bulletin. But in the January Visa Bulletin, there is no such mention really. So for now, you can relax. There is no special mention of any retrogression, but it's not like retrogressions only happen after they specially mention it. There's many a times that it has happened prior without them even giving a significant warning about it. One silver lining, if you may call it, or a positive update in the January 2025 Visa Bulletin though, is the option to use the dates for filing chart. For India, the EB1 filing date is April 15th, 2022, and EB2 is January 1st, 2013, and EB3 is June 8th, 2013. The dates for filing charts allows you to file your adjustment of status application earlier when your priority date becomes current, and this means that you can receive your employment authorization document or the EAD and advance parole sooner, providing you with the flexibility to travel internationally and work in the US without any issues. Now, why do these dates really stay stagnant for Indian applicants? Let's understand that a little more. Every month, the US Department of State updates the Visa Bulletin based on predictions about immigrant visa availability. They consider many things, including the number of cases that are abandoned or denied or withdrawn. They also look at pending adjustment of status applications at USCIS. They look at the backlog of visa applications at US consulates and embassies around the world as well. And when these numbers change, so do the priority dates or final action dates as well. For Indian applicants though, movement is slower because of the 7% country cap on green cards, and no single country can receive more than 7% of the total visas issued annually, even though India has the highest demand. Now, this creates a bottleneck in the entire system, which means that Indian applicants face much longer green card wait times compared to a lot of people from other countries, which especially send lesser number of people to the US, which doesn't fill up that 7% country cap. As for the election results though, they likely won't impact the Visa Bulletin much since the quota system is set by Congress and that still has to be followed. But any major changes would require some sort of like a bipartisan action or a majority action, which is kind of unlikely to happen soon. So what does the January Visa Bulletin mean for you? While we didn't see the movement we were hoping for, especially for EB1 applicants, there is still probably hope in the upcoming months. And for people who have a priority date earlier than 2022, it's as good as current for you, because you don't need to worry about the visa bulletin not being current and you not being able to file the EB1 485. But for people who have no priority date or priority dates after 2022, it is still always good to attempt for the EB1 and keep that I-140 ready, so that whenever there is a tandem leap in the EB1 priority dates, you can just milk that opportunity and file for the 485. But yeah, overall, this is the status. And let's be honest, the EB1 bar is also high. If you are a tech professional with some solid experience, or any professional in any field, essentially, with some solid experience, you probably already have what it takes to at least reach the halfway mark and start building a strong EB1A profile as well. And if you need help on those lines, we've got you covered. Whether it is press support or assisting you in getting publications to be a thought leader in your space, or personalized one-on-one assistance in your entire journey, our VIP plan at Smart Green Card is here for you. We have an in-house team and we work with several US licensed law firm partners who work with us in order to help our clients be successful. We've helped over 100 professionals from all kinds of backgrounds succeed with their EB1A green card so far, and we'd love to help you too. I have some exciting news for anyone even aiming for the O1A visa or the EB1A green card. We've launched the Smart Immigrant Club, which is a completely free, supportive community where you can find valuable resources and get your questions answered to help you on your journey. So if you are interested in joining us, check out the link in the description below. And we are also on Instagram and LinkedIn, sharing tips every single day and insights to make sure your EB1A or O1A journey goes smoother. Follow us there, and your support helps us reach the people who are chasing their American dream. So please share this video as well. If there is a topic that you'd like us to cover next, leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel and our videos, which are filled with guidance and inspiration to help you reach your EB1A goals and general immigration goals. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, this is Simon Shetty signing off. Peace.